Hello, good afternoon and welcome to New Frost Morphs, and today we've got a special day. We've got two new big 50 litre racks that have arrived, which we've set up and installed last week, and they're all working nicely, and we've moved some really big females into there. So I'm going to show you the females that we've moved up, and we've made spaces. Now Emily's our photographer for the day. We've got everything with the yellow tag, Emily. If you look carefully, I've moved out the females from their rubs, and there's 8 sub-adults that are now up to 800 grams that we're going to move up to their new homes, and Emily's going to do a feature on them in the spotlight and just zoom on them, and that'd be great while I change the labels. So enjoy this one, and let's start off by sharing what we've got in the new 50 litre rubs in the setup. So if Emily wants to come and join me. So this is the new system we've got here. And these were from Herp-Xotics, and Simon was very good. We ordered them literally last week, and they came within 4 or 5 days. And these ones are 50 litre rubs, and the reason why we've gone for 50 litre rubs is because some of the bigger girls that were outgrowing their 33 litre rubs, we've decided to move into here, freeing up some space for the sub-adults to move up, and also freeing up some space for our babies as well. So everything works. It's all, everyone's moving into position. So there's like the hatchlings are going into their hatchling racks, then the sub-adults are moving up to the adult racks, and then the big adults are moving up to the big racks, and that's how it works. So let's start off with Toast. She is our cinnamon girl that gave us our first clutch. There she is, and you'll notice, Emily, we've used the biggest doggy bowls we could find. You can see the size of that.
They're huge.
You know what I was going to do is I've got a bit of a joke going with Rich at Predator BP, because he's the one that put me onto these. I noticed that this last season he's upgraded to really large bowls. So Richard, I didn't manage to get any with diving boards installed, but I might install them later in case, if you look carefully how big they are. So the reason why we've gone for the really big bowls is threefold. Number one, these big girls need to cool off to build follicles for the next season, so I'm preparing them for the next season. So by having a bigger bowl, you can see how big Toast is. She was bowl wrapping around there, building follicles for next year, and that gives her more cooling opportunities. The other thing is, with a larger 50 litre rub, the humidity levels will vary depending on the size of the rub. So the larger the rub, the larger the water capacity to get the humidity right. So we match the size of the bowl with the size of the rub, if that makes sense. The other thing is, these big girls, they like to soak, they like to go in, they like to help themselves to shedding. So they should be able to get their tails in there, and already a few of my new girls have already been dipping their tails into the pond to test the water. So let's do that. So Toast is putting on good weight. She was 3,000 grams before she gave us the babies. She dropped down to about 2,000. She's now at about 2.4. So she's put on about 400 grams in the last 4 months, 100 grams per month. Wonderful. Let's move on to the next one. So the next one I'm going to show you is Ariel. Now Ariel gave us our clutch number 13, surprise clutch. Now she's got, again, another big bowl. She likes a hide. There she is. She's put on about 200 grams in the last 2 months. She's eating and replacing her body weight. So we thought we'd give her an upgrade and a good rest in this nice new rub. So that's Ariel. She's a pastel 100% Herp hide. The next one we've got is Xena, who's our big clown girl. And you can see she's had her tail in there. And you can see she's cleansed herself. You see she's a bit of dirt on her tail. She's used the bowl to wash herself. Isn't that clever? Because that was crystal clear just a minute ago. And let's have a look at her and see how she's settling in. So there's Xena. Oh, she's loving it. She is 100% Het for albino, and she's weighing about 1,600 grams. So this is going to give her plenty of space to grow and grow her on. So that is Xena. We'll leave her in peace. We'll let them settle in. And the next one we've got here is Peach, which is our dreamsicle girl. She's weighing about 1,700 grams now, Emily. So she's been upgraded as well. She's got immaculate hygiene. You can see her water bowl still crystal clear. but she loves her hide. And there she is. Isn't she beautiful? So she's the one I think that we'll be hoping to put to her husband Bowser next year, and hopefully we'll produce some baby dreamsicles, which would be wonderful. Looking forward to that project. Right, we'll leave Peach in peace. And while we're doing this, I want to just check with the temperature gun, just to make sure the temps are all fine. And what we tend to do is we tend to set these up 5 days in advance, and we twig. Jad and I have been twigging temperatures, just homing them in nicely, making sure that when they transfer from one rub to the other, the temps are actually nicely regularized. So let's just have a little look and see where we are. So she's got a heat spot of 88, which is what I want, and she's got a cool spot of about 79, 80. And at the moment the thermometer is going up, so it's moving upwards, so it'll probably go up to about 89 to 80 to 89 is what I'm aiming for. Let's just check Xena, see how she's looking. So Xena, I think, is starting to go into shed, so I've put some cool water at the back. You can see it's much cooler. It's dropped a degree, 87 and 81 at the front. Ariel, let's check her temps. So she's getting 90 at the back, she's getting 82 at the front, so she's within the range I'm comfortable with. And then we can have a look at the... Now Toast has got 87 at the back and 81 at the front, which is comfortable for her. And what you find, if one thermostat runs 5 rubs, you'll find there's going to be a 1 or 2 degree Fahrenheit differentiate between temperatures, which is fine, but you just got to be aware of that. Otherwise, what we would do is bring in another thermostat and actually have 2 at the top and 3 at the bottom, or vice versa, and then you get even more control doing that. But I'm happy with that at the moment. Let's check this side now. Mango has moved up because she's pounding food, and she really enjoyed her transferring to this particular rub. She did put her tail in the water, and let's have a look and see how she's settling in. There she is, looking gorgeous. So her heat spot's reading 89 at the back and 80 at the front. So she's got a 10 degree differential, which is what I aim for. The nice thing about these big rubs is that as the animal gets bigger, there's more room for them to stretch their necks, to move around. We can put in bigger hides for them as well, so that works out well. Then we've got Athena, who gave us a clutch of 5 eggs, and 4 of them made it. And she has put on a hell of a lot of weight since she's given us her eggs. And she's coming in at 90 at the back, 80 at the front. And she is a pied visual, and she's looking very chunky, so hopefully she will get back into condition. Maybe we can use her next year. We'll see how she goes. And then we've got Litre, which is our super gravel. We've moved her up as well. There she is. She likes to have paper as her hide. And let's just check the temperatures. So she's got 87, 88, 90 at the back, 81 at the front. So again, a good... There you go. Look how beautiful she is. Isn't she lovely? And she's about 2k now. So I'm really pleased with her too. Right, let's move on down and see what else we've got. And here we've got Bubbles, who's our Enchy lesser clown. And I'll just check her temps again. So she's got 89 at the back, 81 at the front, so temps are absolutely perfect. Let's check her. Is she looking good, Emily? Mm-hmm. There she is. She's pounding food at the moment, so we're going to build her up and hopefully get her ready for next season. And then the last one, Emily, you can pull that drawer out for me because of my... That's lovely. Now, who have I put in there? Let's have a little look.
It says Money Penny.
Money Penny. Now this is our 100% double het pied orange ghost. She's 90 at the back and she's 80 at the front. So perfect again. So they're the big girls that we hope to get ready for next season. All lined up, ready for their future growth. Now the next part of the video, Emily, is we're going to now move across to the sub-adults from last year, show you where they are, and we'll move them up to their new rubs, and that'll free up more space for the baby hatchlings. I'll just give you a quick update on the hatchlings. So we've got in here we've got our banana pastel clutch, which are looking good. They seem happy. They're not out of shed yet, but we shall give you an update when they're out of shed. And temps are looking good. 89 at the back, 82 at the front. So again, they're seeking the heat spot, but they look like a happy little family in there. So they're all doing well. So the ones that are in yellow, Emily, we're going to move up. Now we've produced a couple of gorgeous cinnamon pieds and yellow belly cinnamon pieds. We think there could be pastel in these as well. And here's one of them there. Have a look at her. I just love her head stamp. Can you see the two-tone head stamp? So her name is Atlas, and she's got a lovely black patch. And we'll weigh her and we'll put her under the spotlight, Emily, and I'll move her label across. So let's just get the scales ready to go. Guess the weight. What are you going to say? I'm going to say 750.
600.
600? 800, or just 2 off 800, 798. Right, if you want to put her in the light box, Emily, and maybe video her while I move the label across. She's got a beautiful head stamp, hasn't she?
Try and get her head out.
So we've labelled her as a cinnamon pie. No, we have labelled her as a pastel cinnamon pie. We've labelled her as.
She's disappearing.
She's climbing up. Don't let her go all the light, will you?
No, she's just disappearing.
Tag, so yeah. Some adults are a lot harder to do pictures for because they like to move a lot. Right, and then with the ready hand. Bring her into here.
Oh, she's up in the light.
Okay.
Yeah. It's hard to do with one hand.
She's enjoying herself. But let's have a look at her now and play with her for a bit. Just look at what the pastel does to the cinnamon. Can you see those beautiful olive tones that she's got? And isn't she lovely?
She's gorgeous.
And potentially, we think she's a pastel cinnamon pied. I don't think she's got yellow belly in her, but her mother was a yellow belly. But absolutely stunning animal. And this is her new home over here. So we'll slip her in there. So she should have her first little hide in there. And let's just slip her in and see how she gets on with her new house. There you go, babies. In you go. How's she getting on? Can you see what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
That's lovely. Right, we'll move on to the next one now, Emily. So she seems to be exploring. So the next one we're going to do will be her sister. Now this one is Mayu, and she's a yellow belly cinnamon pied. And let's have a little look. Oh, she does feel heavy. We'll weigh her first, shall we? And you can see the difference because the yellow belly makes the head go a little bit more of a yellow colour.
860, I reckon.
860. Are you going to put your tail in there for me? She's not putting her tail in. We'll see if she'll go in. So she is 688. So she's smaller than her sister. But she's going to move up anyways. And there she is. Look at that head stamp, isn't she beautiful? And we'll put her in the light box, shall we? Mm-hmm. Right, my darling, in you go. There you go, Emily. See if you can get a nice picture of her in the light box. They do like to move.
Yeah, they just go under this bit a lot.
They're going underneath.
Yeah. Oh no, she's disappearing.
Disappearing on you.
I might just have to hold it up.
starting to behave herself.
A little bit better, yeah.
Right, her labels are in. Shall I come and
Bring her out if you want.
manage?
I think so, yeah.
Right, she's going to go into here. Let's just get her into a new home. There she is. So she's just short of 700. There she is. She lovely?
Mm-hmm.
She's gorgeous. Just look how beautiful she is. I just love her head stamp. It's so lovely. And you can see the crazy patterns on the back of the head, Emily. Can you see the little black jagged bits on the back? I just love the two-tone effect. She is gorgeous. And of course she is a high white pied. Great potential going forwards into our Panda Pied Projects. So that gives us 2 more girls for the Panda Pied Project. Let's see how she settles into her new home. Is she going into her hide?
Can't see properly. Yeah, she just came out.
Oh, she's in and out. Is she back in? There we go. Right, so that's 2 of the 8. There's 6 to go. So the next one is 100% Het Clown. Her name is Hokoyo. Hokoyo. There she is. One of our baby hatchlings from last year. And I'm guessing she's going to be about 700 as well, I'm guessing. Should we see what she weighs, Emily? Let's just see if she'll go in and allow us to put her into here. There you go, babies. I'm going to say 700.
Yeah.
She's actually 698. There we go. If you want to take a video of her in the light box, then I'll just take care of that. There we go. That one is behaving itself. Allows Emily to multitask. Videoing and texting. So she's got the potential to produce some baby clowns for us when she's bigger. Right, I think we're ready, Emily.
Okay.
We'll bring her with her.
Sure.
Put their labels on. So here she goes. Right, she's got a nice, good size rub. Let's see how she enjoys her new home. There you go, babies. There you go. Is she going to find her hide, do you think? Oh yes, she's exploring it. It's lovely seeing them when they move up, isn't it, Emily?
Yeah.
It's lovely when the baby hatchlings, all the work that Jaz's been doing feeding them for 12 months, you see the results that come. So they're coming up for about 12 months old now and they're putting on good weight. So to weigh 700 is pretty good going. So let's go back and see what else we've got. Progressing upwards. So the next one we've got is Xena. So she is our Pastel Twilight 100% Het Clown. And she's put on some good weight. And let's just see how much she weighs. There we go. I'm going to guess 700 and something. So she's 748. So if you want to put her in the light box, Emily.
Sure.
And I'll take care of the labels. So she's got quite a few genes in her. She's got cinnamon, Spotnose, pastel, 100% Het for Clown. So she'll go towards our Batman projects. We can get Hercules into her. We've got a chance of producing some Batmans because she's got the Spotnose and Clown gene in her. Right, Emily, I think the label's about ready. Because she's got so many genes, she's got a lot of labels. There we go. There you go, Xena. I hope you like your new home. See if she susses out her... Hi, there she is. She's looking very much like her mother, Venus. Would you agree, Emily?
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's carrying that all-important Het Clown. She's a lovely little thing, isn't she?
Yeah.
Really sweet. She wants to play. Right, back you go. We're getting there. And then once we get all these babies out, it's just there's only a couple more grow-ons. Now this one is, I think her name's Aurora, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is a female pied. And again, I'll let you do the feature in the spotlight, Emily, when I take the labels. Oh, we're going to weigh her first,
yeah.
won't we? Yeah. I reckon 700. 680. So about right.
Bad.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I bet she wants to come out of that light box. Is she behaving herself?
Yeah.
Right, her labels are ready. She's beautiful, isn't she lovely? Now look her, let's have a look at her under the light box. So for a normal pied, can you see the lovely jagged marks on her? We don't think there's yellow belly in her, even though there is some jagged patterns. We think it's a straight pied, but proof will be in the pudding when we breed her out. So we're building up our female pied collection, which will give us lots of options going forward, making double hets with the clowns, double hets with the ultra males. Having all these girls is going to be valuable.
Sorry, went.
Are we still on?
Yeah.
Did it go off and on, or just?
It went off, but now it's turned back on.
Oh, okay. Alright, so let's put her back in. Oh, what am I doing? What have I done?
Which one is it?
Oh no, it's here, sorry. You threw me there, Emily, with your camera.
Sorry.
Oh, look, she wants to play with me. She doesn't want to go, she wants to play. Oh, she's lovely. She's enjoying her time with me. There we go. Are you ready to go in? Or you want to play, don't you? You just want to play. Okay, let's try and slip her back. She wants to. She definitely wants to exercise. Right, there you go, darling. There's your home. Enjoy your new home. She's beautiful, isn't she? Again, she's got those lovely patches at the back. Right. This is the next one. So let's get this one out ready. Okay, so which one's next? Done on that side? So we've got 2 on this side, 3 on this side. I think the first one we'll do will be Europa. She is a vanilla Spotnose 100% Het Clown. But I think she might have vanilla in her. She certainly looks like she's got vanilla, doesn't she? I wonder if I've mislabeled her and got them mixed up. I think one's got vanilla and one's just straightforward Spotnose. I think we've probably got the labels wrong because this one looks very much vanilla to me. And let's put her in the... How much do you think she weighs?
Not sure.
Should we have a look?
680.
784?
I said 7.
Not bad at all. I'll let you do the bit in the box. So I think she is vanilla, is my guess. She behaving herself, Emily?
Yeah.
Right. I'll do a switch with you. She does look very vanilla-y, doesn't she? So this one is supposed to be the vanilla. But let me just, if you want to weigh her...
I think that one is the spot nose in there.
She's definitely a spot nose. But maybe she's not vanilla, maybe she's just straight spot nose. She's 100%
Yeah,
Het
because
Clown.
her head's got the...
Yeah, has that one got a spot nose head to it?
No.
Okay. Yeah, she's got a lovely head stamp. How much does that one weigh, Emily?
881.
Wow. So they're coming on lovely. This is all part of our Batman project that we're doing here. Spot-nosed girls, 100% Het Clown. So she looked very vanilla, that one.
Yeah.
What?
I think the other one just looks spot nose. I don't really know what vanilla looks like.
Okay, so vanilla is a vanilla colour, like ice cream. Right, this one's called Suzaku. Suzaku.
Should I bring her over?
Yep, she's ready to come over. So we settle her in, see if she goes into her new hide. How much did she weigh, that one, Emily?
I think it was like 880.
880, that's pretty good. So they're all putting on good weight. She looks lovely, doesn't she? Look gorgeous. But if you look at it and compare it to the other one, this one doesn't look like it's got spot nose, but apparently this is... It doesn't have spot nose, it's just straight vanilla. My mistake, she's 100% Het Clown though, so Emily, you're right, that one's... Yeah, we got it right now. So this is the vanilla, and the other one is a spot nose. I think we have a vanilla spot nose 100% Het Clown as well, so I think we got 3 of them. But also I've got one other one, which is our Bongo 66% Het Clown, I think is the last one that we're going to bring in. Should be that yellow label, Emily, if you want to take care of that one for me. Actually, I better do it, because this one is striky.
It's not opening very well
Yeah,
either.
this one's a striky, because Jazz been bitten by her before. So, her name is NASA. And there she, oh look, see what I mean? But you can have a look at her, but I won't get too close, because she's likely to strike out. She's eating like a weed. But look what the bongo does. See the pattern, Emily?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. So I'm
That's
just
right, I'll
gonna...
try and get her out.
I've got an idea, Emily, because she's likely to strike.
It's alright, I don't mind.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll be a bit by bigger.
Okay. Right, Emily, let me move these out of the way. Just go carefully. She is quite striky.
It's okay.
Let's weigh her first and see what she weighs. I reckon she's 700 at least.
682.
682, well there we go. She'll look nice under the spotlight. Put her under the spotlight, Emily.
Spotlight?
Yeah.